It's evening now, so it's moo. Oh, you're so good at that, it's creepy as hell.
Good morning, it's Cake and Whimsy, or it's Cake.
And Whimsy, good morning. We're heading off today on an exciting adventure.
So excited.
To the landfill.
Yay! Woo!
It mostly corrugated. I have been above average corrugated for about 6 months, more than I could put in our recycling. And so it's just been getting saved. And now that the weather is better, time to pay the piper.
I decided to try to make breakfast easier for Dan today since he's making it. And I said, I will just take leftover pumpkin bread and leftover brownies and make a pumpkin bread brownie sandwich. Then he told me that's not a thing. I think it's a thing. I mean, come on, 2 slices of pumpkin bread, nice layer of chocolatey brownies in between. That sounds like a healthy and delicious breakfast to me.
So over here, our lilacs are starting to bloom.
Yay!
I'm gonna take a walk over there and let's see. So these are the 3rd horsemen of the spring, for our yard at least. And look! Those are pretty awesome! The 1st horsemen of the spring for us are what Jess showed you already. I keep forgetting their names, so I'm not going to make it. But these little guys, which bloom several times a year. Jess? What are our lovely 1st horsemen of the spring called?
Magnolia?
Magnolias, that's what they are. And then the 2nd horseman of the spring, not Jess. Over here.
Azaleas.
The azaleas. We have the azaleas on the other side.
We have 4 or 5 of those.
I desperately have to get in here and rake this out, but the flowers have decided not to wait for me to tend to them before they show off. So these ones are very pretty in our front yard. These ones I love. I just call them butterfly bushes, and I don't know if they're actually that or not. But what I like about them is that you can tell they're going to do well when you see ants crawling all over them. And if you look right there, you'll notice ants crawling all over them. So this is going to be a good year for them.
Don't forget our bleeding hearts. They're beautiful.
Our bleeding hearts. Yep, there we go.
Full swing.
Right next to the remnants of the daffodils. But we appreciated you coming up when you did.
Driving to the road landfill, not the road fill. Although the road could use some fill apparently
Gonna
here.
get a little bumpy.
Driving to the landfill.
Buckle up, YouTube. You're in for a bumpy ride.
No, Dan's not holding the camera. It's just the road.
Technically, I guess this isn't so much a landfill because they just throw all the garbage into big dumpsters that get hauled away. So
Isn't it
it's
like
more
a
like a trash collection.
Isn't it like a transit center or something?
It could be. Let's see.
No passing when gates are closed. Police take notice. I don't see any police here. Are they in the trees?
And it's got a shed, a little connex where you can pick up things.
Yeah, there's a little swap and trade area. Ooh.
I'm out to offload this beautiful thing.
Mountain
Mountain of corrugated.
You're gonna move mountains, Dan. Oh, he's making progress. We can actually see the back of the car now.
It's getting there.
Alright, the hunt for the moose continues. Now, we didn't find them again after the other day. We're still a little worried, and nobody reported any missing cows. Let's see.
Oh, they are not there.
They're not, no cow butts, so let's see if they're in their happy place.
On. Moo.
Moo?
Moo.
Moo.
Moo. Moo. pasture.
Yeah.
Ah, very nice.
It's a beautiful day.
So we are coming up on Sweet Peas. This is one of our favorite little neighborhood markets.
Yeah, I think that it says it on the signs. Fine Foods, Farm Market, and Bake Shop. There's like a cool salad bar. There's a lot of prepared foods from like local bakeries and restaurants and things.
And they have a lot of materials for restricted diets here too, which is why we're trying to find a couple of things for our aluminum chef challenge here.
And it's cute. And we're back at the dump again for round 2.
Woo! Final round. Final round. Just as long as we had a few things left, get it out of the way while we had the weather, I guess.
Somehow Spider has had time to make a web right across your window.
Is it across mine, or is it?
Yep, you just put your hand in it.
Yeah, alright!
Well done.
Spider killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Hi! We're off to a small diversion today. We decided to stop in at Harts, one of our favorite florist greenhouses. And that's the one with all the pink bubblegums that we drive by that are starting to grow out of crazy. And in another month are gonna look like practically ivy. They're all over the place.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome. Ooh, what are those?
Rhododendron.
They're cool. We have rhododendrons, don't we?
Just the 2 big ones at the entrance of our driveway.
Those become those giant things?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the kind I want to get though, the like puffball ones, the pink and white ones at some point.
Do they still become that even after even after we have a hand in them?
I hope so.
Or do they just shrivel and die of contempt?
I don't know.
Bubblegums! Jess tells me this is Rue, but it doesn't look a bit like a small child climbing in a tree in Hunger Games. And the coolest type of sage, I don't really know what kind it is, but it is, evidently it's Begarten variegated.
I was gonna say variegated?
Miss Begarten. Jess just had a great idea for a challenge, a hopefully long-term challenge, but with our luck, maybe not. Each of us grabbing a plant and seeing how long each of us can keep it alive for. Or rather, who keeps theirs alive the longest. I don't predict great results for that, and it might be cruelty to plants, but, you know. So this is a neat part of our greenhouse area as well, that of Harts, not ours. We take ownership because, you know, they're in our neighborhood and we like them, but they have a lovely pond in the back here. And usually this area here is all decorated with their fruit trees, and it's a little bit early. They just opened last week, I think. But this is fantastic. And doesn't just look beautiful next to it? What? Oh my gosh! Does this pond make my... No, never mind.
Oh.
Look at this, a hibiscus. I love the twisted little root structure there. That's very cool. What? Holy cow.
I was just
That is
saying
very...
the colors are super vibrant on
Yeah, they really are. They look fake.
Here we're in the succulents.
We are in the succulents.
Oh, that one's cool.
Oh, neat. Do you ever wonder why they call them succulents? I mean, I always look at that as a word for cooking and stuff, and these don't strike me as particularly tasty.
I particularly like this arrangement here.
Oh yeah, the bird cage. I like all the things you can do with succulents, though, by way of arrangements.
I like that it's harder to kill them.
Okay, that is true as well.
I like that they're low maintenance. Oh, these are cute little mini arrangements of them.
Oh yeah. And all things fairy, because we can find fairy things in just about any place. This is really cool.
Oh, the teapot.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Apparently I can sniff a teapot out anywhere. There's others.
Oh look, it's like a
teapot village.
I think the village collapsed in on itself a little bit. It might have been a box or something, but It's kind of cool now.
Trying to figure out what they're barbecuing. Is it pork chops? Is it
I think it's
chicken legs?
It's leprechaun thighs.
Oh, okay, cool.
I mean, just my guess, but those are cool windows with the fairies leaning out of them. Little Juliet style.
We need to do a slide for our. We need a slide for our.
Oh, you're right.
Fairy village, so that they can do the stairs to go up and then just slide down the other side.
Oh, that would be wicked. Yeah, I like it. So look at that when you get to look through the flowers and see the lake behind. It's pretty cool.
It is.
Very relaxing, very zen. Look at these guys. Like little starlight mints. I think that's what they should be called. Spring starlight mints. So many flowers. So many varieties.
And we have the Jackson Pollock flowers.
That's so cool. Like little galaxies inside of each flower.
Or they're acid wash, like old jeans.
I think you might have ruined it for me now. And this is the land of the hanging flowers. There's always the dream that we're going to be able to make the hanging flowers work. We fail so hard at it every year.
I love the fuchsias. They look like they're just balled up fabric.
They really do. Those are fantastic.
I smell them too.
So this is my leading contender right now. A little marigold for the as yet unnamed segment about whose plants can live longer. Jess is still looking for hers.
The Death Watch petunia.
Dun dun dun, the darkest of petunias.
All right, a new Cake vs. Whimsy challenge that we're gonna see which of us can make one of these plants live longest. It should be a long-term challenge, like possibly a whole week.
So, what are the rules of this challenge?
Don't mess with the other person's plant. Don't let the plant die. This one is Dan's.
Woo! Go dude, you got this!
And this one is mine.
We promise to give them proper names.
Yeah, we're just trying to think of them. We will certainly give them names. That way we can mourn them properly when they inevitably live to a ripe old age.
Right, absolutely. And be the thing that we show our grandchildren someday.
I'm pretty sure that these are annuals. Do you feel confident?
I feel very confident. This is my confident face.
Roar.
I'm gonna get you, Cake. I'm gonna put you in my mouth and eat you up.
When did we become a cannibal show?
I watched a little too much wrestling when I was a kid.
I thought it was from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
How do you feel, Cake?
You know, a little tired. Didn't sleep. Oh, about the contest.
Yeah. I heard Whimsy saying that he was gonna demolish you in this contest, and that you not only have black fingers, but you've got little pirate skulls painted on your fingernails.
He's not wrong. But in this particular instance, I think I'm the one who's gonna win. Because I have more time to devote to that might work against me.
To
actually.
loving it to death?
Yeah.
Right?
I know.
Right. I plan to ignore mine.
Well, fingers crossed.
Look!
Wait, I'll get everyone's hopes and dreams. Give me your hopes and dreams so I can win. Give this plant your hopes and dreams.
Oh my! Wait, that means you just took some of our best friends who are gardeners off the table, and they are now going to be clearly on your side.
Yup.
Oh, that is a dirty trick. A dirty trick, McLean. Just the kind of thing I'd expect off a Scottish cow stealing opponent.
I have only stolen cows from you when you were also stealing cows from me because we were playing a Tartan Day game.
Well, yes, but I assume it's in your blood.
Yeah.
The day is mostly done.
It was long.
I am exhausted. I assume we are exhausted.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that is a fair assumption.
We have been going for most of the day. Not glamorous stuff necessarily, but we got some dump runs done. We got some outside work done.
That sounds super glamorous. Dump runs?
Right. Got the beginning of an aluminum chef challenge done.
We got our prep work for that.
Started a Cake vs Whimsy challenge. My gosh, we were busy as heck. I don't even know how many of those things will show up in this video because they might be for other videos.
Crushed it.
Oh, ow.
Oh no, I broke him. Guess that means I win aluminum chef tomorrow. So as far as our Cake vs Whimsy challenge, we named our plants.
We did. Mine is named Hope.
Aww.
I'm hoping that it will inspire it to be the little magnolia that will.
Marigold?
The little
Magnolia would be a
marigold that
tree.
will.
Mine is named Bellicane.
Bellicose?
Bellicane.
Bellicose Bellicane?
Bellicane, as in Queen Bellicane.
I think that's a highly inappropriate name for this competition,
It's
but
beautiful and fiery looking.
it is fiery looking. You are correct. Ah, darn it, I hate it when I can't object. Fair enough.
I like my odds.
Hope versus war. Let's see what goes.
I needed the edge.
Give peace a chance.
Rah! We also just watched a new show on Netflix, first episode of it.
Flinch.
Flinch, that's it. They flinched. I mean, spoilers, they flinch.
The whole premise is if the show producers can make you flinch, something horrible happens to you. Every time. And it seems like there's, I don't know, between 10 and 20 opportunities to flinch in each one of these challenges for each person. So, yeah, they flinch. They flinch a lot. And sometimes they get cow prodded. Sometimes they get electroshocked. Sometimes they get other punishments. But it's a pretty amusing... What does it say about us that we're horribly amused by
I was
this?
going to say the other thing that happens every time they flinch is we laugh hysterically. Because we're not stupid enough to go on that show. Which is filmed in Ireland, and I have a feeling that's because maybe they have less strict rules about what you can do to contestants.
I feel like that has a lot to do with it.
That's like the game Release the Hounds, the game show. If you haven't seen that, that's also on Netflix. It's funny for the same kind of
Not
reason.
to be missed. Oh, it is well worth your time to binge watch that puppy.
And after the first season, they changed its location, and I'm pretty sure they did it because of what things were and weren't illegal where they had been filming it, or were and weren't legal where they'd been filming it before.
That one's filmed in Eastern Europe, if that
Now,
gives you
yeah.
any idea what kinds of weird stuff they get away with. So we also did a bunch of baking today.
Yes, well, you did a bunch of baking.
Oh, okay, I was going to give us both credit for it.
Oh, thank you.
Aw. So
I watched.
So I made pumpkin bread, I made cookies, and I thought I made something else.
Well, we did our prep work for Aluminum Chef, and we also made dinner.
Oh, yeah, I guess dinner too.
Which involved the oven, so.
There we go. Oh, that's the thing. It stayed in the oven for about 45 minutes. So yeah, a lot of stuff today, all compiled. And
and the kitchen got cleaned.
Oh, that's true. We cleaned the kitchen up very nice. Got rid of all the corrugated from the other room that's been hanging around. And most important of all, we saw our cows.
We found our cows.
Moo.
The moos were all safe and happy.
It's evening now, so it's moo. Oh, you're so good at that. It's creepy as hell.
That's the point. Hey, what's over there?
Okay. Yeah, let's just institute this. This'll do just fine, I think. Ow.
Bab.
Ow, ow.
Why are you hitting yourself?
Keep it quiet on your side of the pillow. Landlord, I've got to complain about our neighbors.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I too loud?
Okay, all right. That's enough.
I have one too.
Ow.
We're adults.
Impromptu pillow fight, anyway.
Like one.
Okay, peace, right? Peace.
You said peas.
Pinky swear peace.
When have we ever done that? What does that even mean?
I don't know. It seems like something we should do.
Are we teenage girls?
Can we put this down now? I trust you to act like an adult.
Why? When have I ever given you reason to do that?
It's a novel approach. It's a whimsical thing to do.
Some people don't learn.
Yeah, that is very, very true. I think with all that, it's probably time to sign off.
Yeah, I can't believe you even had enough energy to muster a pillow fight.
The things I won't do for YouTube.
Oh, one thing you forgot. He destroyed 6 wasp nests today.
Oh!
That seems
right.
Heroic and important.
I've flushed it from my head because...
Because
I'd rather have you do that than to do even one of them, but yes, I did destroy 6. They were all in Jess's car.
Yeah, fun times.
I mean, mostly towards the outside, but when I opened up the hatchback, there was 4 more just sitting inside like, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be opening this up. It was not fun. A lot of them were dead ones, but it's hard to tell what's a dead one and what isn't a dead one until you have ravaged that thing and it is ground underneath your foot. But yeah, they do reduce me to a bit of a sniveling coward.
But he murdered them all, and then like took out their homes and
every one of them. 2 different species, by the way. I don't know how they coexist. Hatred of humans, I guess. But anyway, that did happen.
So that being said,
let's
frost the cake.
Oh, it's such a beautiful thing.